We have breaking news. TxDOT has closed part of the Highway 90 bridge at the Trinity River because of high water. We're told the westbound lanes are closed. The eastbound lanes are still open. TxDOT telling us it will reopen the roadway once it is deemed safe. That incident aside, tonight residents in parts of northeast Harris County finally returning home after getting more than a foot of rain in just 1 week.
Judge Lena Hidalgo announced this morning she lifted the mandatory evacuation order, but now the massive cleanup phase begins.
We're definitely getting to the other side of this now, but that doesn't mean our job is done as community leaders, as Harris County, as nonprofit leaders.
Jason Miles is live along FM 1485 at the East Fork of the San Jacinto River with more. Jason.
Hey there, guys. Yeah, the water has not completely receded in this area. Take a look. This side street runs just east of the San Jac River, south of FM 1485, but that main road has completely reopened. That's good news. But in areas where the water is not gone, there's a lot of mess left behind. High water is a diminishing threat off Casey Road in northeast Harris County, as much of it drains away after days of flooding.
It got up for sure to the top of that garage door over there. Everything upstairs should be fine.
Ryan Sunderland and his family are finally able to assess things after evacuating last Friday, while wondering if relocation may be the next logical step.
Somewhere elevated, maybe on top of a hill or a mountain at this point, because I'm getting tired of this water.
With flooding comes cleanup.
There it is, timber.
Something many are weary of after multiple incidents.
Harvey, I had 7.5 feet, and then in Imelda, I had about 9 or 10 inches. And then this one is 4.5 feet right there.
Nearly 75-year-old Gary Caskey is thankful his son can help start the process of possibly restoring his longtime home in the River Terrace neighborhood, one of several that were previously under mandatory evacuations.
Gut it and dry it out, and then maybe they'll come back with that buyout or something. I'm just going to get what I can, and that's it.
To add insult to injury, Caskey tells me this RV, which we got video of last week, was presumably stolen last night after he moved it to higher ground.
And, that's just awful.
But he and others are grateful they primarily lost only property, and that this event is finally winding down. And back here live, I think I misspoke. I should have said there's a lot of mess left behind where water is gone. This little access road remains closed. TxDOT crews here making sure people don't drive their vehicles down here. But again, the water is slowly receding, slowly but surely. And a lot of people have asked me about a gentleman I interviewed last week. He was kind of standing on a stairwell in a house surrounded by water. We spoke with him over the phone from afar. I'm happy to report he was able to get out with a couple of dogs. However, he's still looking for his cats. Reporting live from northeast Harris County, Jason Miles, KHOU 11 News.
Missing animals, missing equipment, damaged property, and on and on. Jason, thank you.
Tonight, the small community of Rio Villa in East Harris County remains cut off because the one road in and out of Wallaceville is still flooded by the San Jacinto River. We spoke with residents who tried to drive across but then gave up. They tell us water pressure has been a guardrail all the way across the bridge, blocking it. And asphalt has also eroded under the water. 82-year-old Candelario Galvan has been checking each day, hoping to get back across the river to his home.
I live in this residential area. The water started rising Sunday about 6 o'clock. I got out. The water, it was about 6 inches above the bridge.
Residents tell us as they're working to get a tractor to clear the torn guardrail so pickup trucks can cross once the water is lower.
Once the water is lower. Tonight, Governor Abbott stressing the importance of making sure you report any damage from these storms. He was in Conroe today to survey the area. The governor said it is critical the state knows how much damage was done so it can maximize the amount of funding from the federal government. He also is warning residents to be cautious of scammers as you start repairs.
Do not fall prey to scams. The best way you can do that is maybe look into the person that you're trying to hire to do the repair work on your home and make sure that they're well qualified and have a good reputation. If they can't be found anywhere on the internet or anything like that, you may be dealing with somebody who could be involved in a scam. So just watch out. You've already lost your property. Don't lose your money.
The governor says while the worst is behind us, it's still important to stay vigilant. Do not drive or walk through high water. It more than likely contains animal feces and dangerous debris,
among other things and other dangers. If you are looking for ways to help those impacted by the flood, you can call 211 to be connected with Harris County's nonprofit partners. You can also donate food or money to the Houston Food Bank or volunteer by visiting volunteerhouston.org. And if you need help cleaning up your home or getting in touch with resources, you can also text the word FLOOD to 713-526-1111 and we'll text you back the information.